Hey there everyone, so if you're doing Chloe Ting's grow butt but not legs workout video, here are some do's and don'ts and some tips and tricks to get the most out of those exercises. For the side plank abduction, you want to make sure that your wrist or your hand is right underneath your shoulder. So it's basically your arm is straight down to the floor. It's going to be a lot easier when your hand is right underneath your shoulder, especially if you have weak shoulders and arms like me. The farther your hands or your wrists are from your shoulder, the more demand and work your shoulder has to do to stabilize itself. It's actually a more difficult level if you want to challenge your shoulder strength and stability. For the exercises on your hands and knees, it's the same concept. You want to make sure that your wrists are right underneath your shoulder and not far away from your shoulder. Also, you want to maintain a good neck alignment, so avoid dropping your head because it's not going to feel good for your neck and shoulders. Also, try to avoid sinking in through your shoulder blades. Try to have energy throughout your entire trunk, from the low back to the upper back to your neck and head. In this way, you're not going to feel it in your neck or your shoulders at the end of the exercise. Chloe has like 5 or 6 exercises on the hands and knees back to back. So you want to make sure that you're taking breaks in between. Maybe add in the other exercises that are not on your hands and knees, and that way you're not going to put a lot of stress through your wrists, your shoulders, and your neck. For the knee in and extend exercise, you want to make sure that you're not overarching your back and you're engaging your core throughout the exercise. But it's the same concept for the leg circles. You don't want to overarch your back and end up using your back to do the exercise. You want to make sure it's in a small range and that you're engaging your core and your glute muscles. Similar to the fire hydrant, you don't want to over-rotate your trunk. You want to make sure it's nice and controlled through small range of motion, and you're engaging your core and your glute muscles. Here are some different levels for the glute exercises. Level 1 is just no band. Level 2 is with the band. Level 3 is with some sort of weight. Here I'm just using a water bottle, but you can use a gallon of water or a bag filled with stuff. For the glute kick, it'll be easier if you put your heels together. Try to avoid using your back to bring your legs up, and more your glute and your core. For the standing kickback, you want to again avoid using your back to kick. It'll be easier if you lean forward just a little bit and engage your core so you're not overarching your back. You don't really have a lot of extension range of motion, so by leaning forward you get a little bit more. Hopefully you find these helpful and stay active and healthy.